Good evening, everyone. I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. We could learn as early as Thursday whether the Supreme Court will overturn Roe v. Wade, moving the decision of legalized abortion up to each state.
Already, clinics across the country are halting procedures and transitioning staff to help patients travel to other states, creating networks of clinics that will span across regions of the country. Here in New York State, Governor Kathy Hochul has signed a legislative package expanding legal protections for women who want an abortion and for those providing them. As we await SCOTUS decision, the head of the New York State Health Department, Dr. Bassett, is opening up about the abortion she had in college as a med student.
News Channel 9's Adrienne Smith joins us now with that story. Adrienne, why is she choosing now to share her story?
Well, Jeff and Christy, as New York State Health Commissioner Dr. Bassett believes it's a time to be loud and issue a call to action to protect abortion rights. Dr. Bassett wrote an op-ed in Elle magazine and says had she not had a safe, legal and affordable abortion, she wouldn't be where she is today.
It was 1979, just 6 years after the landmark ruling of Roe v. Wade, when Dr. Bassett was studying at Columbia College of Physicians and Surgeons. She was preparing to begin what was expected to be a grueling internship at Harlem Hospital. And that's when she found out she was pregnant. Surprise was her initial reaction, but Dr. Bassett says deciding to have the abortion was swift. She writes, "How could a first-year intern who is expected to work 36-hour shifts also carry and care for a child? I could not. Had it not been for the abortion I received before I began my internship, I would not be New York's health commissioner today. More importantly, I would not be the committed mother that I have been able to be to my 2 adult daughters for over 34 years. These 2 wonderful women might not even be here." As we all await the Supreme Court's decision, Dr. Bassett is urging everyone to think of the dangers if Roe v. Wade is reversed. Taking the right to abortion away will not stop abortions. It never has, but it will make these procedures more desperate, deadly, and dangerous. For those who will be unable to surpass new barriers, communities of color, or those who are poorer, with fewer resources and less time, the consequences will be gravest. Every woman, every girl, and every human being must intrinsically know that their health, their choices, and their life, as they choose to live it, holds inordinate value to all. Until then, there is work to do for my children and yours.
In anticipation of a final decision by the U.S. Supreme Court, Governor Kathy Hochul signing 6 new bills into law to protect patients and providers of their reproductive rights. One of the laws provides certain legal protections for abortion service providers, while another law prohibits some insurance companies from taking any legal action against an abortion provider for giving care to someone who lives outside of New York State. Christy?
Adrienne, thank you. And you can read the other New York State protections in Dr. Bassett's full op-ed on localespire.com.